This Monday morning is all too important for us, even as we run throughout the week. Right now, would like to engage Third Way Alliance Party Secretary General, that is Frederick Okango, on a phone on a few issues, especially on Punguza Mizigo. Frederick, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. Quite a fiery not interview, but presser you had last week. What are the issues you're facing on the ground as of now?
Well, thank you, Sam. One of the issues is that there is a deliberate distortion of the bill to suit a political narrative to an extent that the opponents of the bill would want to reject the bill, not on its merits, but on propaganda and innuendos. And therefore, we have seen even last weekend when people like Maina Commander going around the churches and telling the Central Kenya nation to reject the bill. Not that the bill is bad for them, but because the bill is coming from a political party that is not really agreeing with, what President Kenyatta and Raila Odinga are calling a Building Bridges initiative. Well, and therefore, we have seen that as a deliberate plan that they want now to influence the MCAs. And they're denying the MCAs their legislative role as stipulated in Article 187. We fear that if this is allowed to continue, then the Kenyan people will be denied an opportunity to see the good in Punguza Mizigo.
Well, Frederick, you didn't expect this? You never saw it coming as a party?
Well, we knew that the hurdles will be many. We knew that the obstacles will come, but we didn't know that it will be a deliberate attempt to pull this bill down, to put it down on propaganda, because we expected that these are elected leaders and they know what is good for the people of Kenya. Everyone agrees that we must increase the county allocation. Everyone agrees that we must fight theft of public money. But here are people who are agreeing but doing the contrary. So we are very perplexed that people like Maina Commander are doing this. People like Waiguru are doing this. We saw the ODM brigade in the last weekend parading their machinery and trying to threaten MCAs not to pass this bill.
Okango,
it's very unfortunate.
Okango, what you've shared with us so far is fair enough. However, would you describe this as a political process or a legal process, what Third Way is doing right now?
What Third Way is doing is a legal process that is undertaken politically because it involves the constitutional amendment. And therefore, the constitutional amendment involves the politicians and the people. But what our opponents are doing is purely political. It's very political.
However, Frederick, propaganda is part and parcel of the political cycle in the country. Are you then saying that you as a party do not have measures and systems that can actually counter this? Because you will continue experiencing it anyway.
We are not interested in responding to any barking dog, but we are interested in telling the Kenyan people the truth and the only truth. And that truth is that the issues that have been raised and proposed in the Punguza Mizigo bill are issues that are affecting the common man. And they know, the opponents know, that when these issues get to the common man in the final referendum, this bill is going to pass. Now, what they are trying to do, they are trying to bring technicalities at the stage of county assemblies by threats and also spreading propaganda so that the county assemblies should reject the bill. The people of Kenya are watching. The people of Kenya are seeing. The county assemblies have also said they are independent, but they are being threatened. Remember last presser, we were supposed to have a section of MCAs, the 19 of them from Kirinyaga and a few from Siaya, where the bill was rejected on technicality and not on debate. But they were threatened with the death threat. They couldn't do anything. We had to proceed without them. And therefore, we believe, Sam, that this is political. And it is political because they're now applying ammunition towards these MCAs by threat. We want to ask the MCAs to stay steadfast and proceed and debate this bill. They should reject it on its demerit or approve it on its merit.
Frederick, where are you headed next?
Tomorrow we will be in Nyamira. In the morning, Nyamira County Assembly. Then we'll come back the next day in Narok County Assembly. Then the following day, we shall be in Mandera. Then the following day, we shall be in Migori. That is for this week. We have done 21 county assemblies so far. The response is very good. The people of Kenya welcome it. The MCAs have promised that this is their bill. It is no longer about third way. They want this for the people of Kenya. And we are proceeding. We anticipate by the end of October, we shall have done over 40 county assemblies.
All right. Thank you so much, Frederick Okango, for joining us through phone and, of course, shedding light on what has been the process of the Punguza Mizigo initiative so far. Definitely, he insists that it's a legal process. However, it will not be free of political interference. Therefore, it will be interesting to see the course that this particular issue takes even moving forward, the level of support it will get from the county assemblies, and the all too important determination whether or not this initiative will inform a referendum to amend the Constitution of Kenya 2010. Those are some of the stories that we've been following up for you right here on the show. It's been a pleasure bringing you the Daily Brief today, and of course even getting to hear from you online through our platform at K24 TV and through our SMS line 21222. We may not have had time to sample your feedback, but we really do appreciate it right here on the Daily Brief. Remember, the key highlight of the hour, the key story so far is the clear